The Lemp Brewery dynasty is one of the world's greatest ghost stories. Today, we offer you the chance to discover the history, explore the legends and urban myths underground, where no one can hear you scream.
Our company has built some of the coolest attractions across the world, but I have to say that this attraction here is by far the coolest place that we've ever built an attraction. I mean, this place is real.
This would be the acting from all this.
I tell you what, dude, if you can't find a ghost in here, there's no such thing. Dude, tell me this isn't Frankenstein's castle.
Oh, this is just stuff left over here from either Lemp or Brian Shoe Company, one of the two.
This isn't a part of the haunted house, is it? No. That would be cool, though.
There's no way out of this room.
What's that?
There's no way out of here.
Yes, there is. This is the way out.
Yeah, I can hear that. Dad! Dad, get your sorry butt over here.
This place is so wow.
You know, it's so scary.
Is there a better place in the whole country to do a haunted house than here? And they got like a wall built there, and
This is a pool?
They have a pool down here.
this is the real deal, isn't it?
Dude, there's
Where? Holy cow, dude, an albino frog. Check that out. Check that out, dude. That is wild.
What is it?
Freaking albino frog. Hey, probably poisonous.
everything down here is rusted.
Dude, I'm able to knock metal like off.
Yeah, well, we'd have to rebuild that part probably.
Did you say probably?
No,
You will. The railing, putting on these top plates, and putting this on. That looks pretty good. If there was ever a really awesome place to do a haunted house, this is it. For those who don't know, one of the most famous haunted places in America is the Lemp Mansion. Lemp Mansion is always talked about on these paranormal shows and everything else because one by one, mysteriously, the Lemps started committing suicide.
Starting with Fred Lemp, who died in 1901 of strange circumstances. William Lemp fatally shot himself in the head less than 3 years later. Why did so many members of this rich and powerful family die by their own hands? Could there be something evil lurking in the Lemp family mansion and caverns? Perhaps, as some surmise, it was the knowledge that gangsters were using the Lemp tunnels, caverns, and underground chambers as a quiet place to dispose of their enemies.
The mansion is connected to the brewery by a series of tunnels, and that is exactly where we've put this haunted house. We got a contract to do this haunted house in the summer of 2010. And we told the owners of the place, because they really wanted us to do it, that we didn't think we could do it this year because we're known for the highest level quality. The darkness is, you know, in some cases people refer to it as the best haunted house in America, and Creepy World is one of the best as well. So if we were going to do it, we really wanted to make sure it was done all the way.
Psycho Sally wants to play.
By the time we could get over here, because we were still working on Creepy World and trying to get the darkness open, we were only left with 1 week. So we've got literally 1 week to make this place look awesome. So today is Tuesday, and we're getting an inspection on Wednesday, and we're trying to open on Friday, and we're having to do everything. This place is muddy, it's dirty because there's water, there's condensation in here. So literally we have an army of people in here, and we've been trying to knock it out. Today I think we had like 20-something people working all day long.
Started out at Creepy World.
The guys that we hired, you know, new to help out, I mean, they're just helping out to try to get the place open. I think a lot of times, myself mostly, I get really frustrated with them because I'm thinking like they have more common sense than obviously they do.
They're just grunt workers.
You're still working on that?
You got jokes today, don't we?
You want siesta again?
Well, we have an A crew and a B crew. That's B. Maybe C.
Can we go find something to do? If there was 6 here, that was probably 4 more. But that's greenhorn, so.
The only way to get in this place is with a big, gigantic freight elevator, unless you want to walk down zillions of steps. So we had all these props to bring in over the weekend, really hoping to get a big jump on getting this place done, and the freight elevator breaks. And that's a problem, because if the freight elevator breaks, we can't even put people in the haunted house, much less get the haunted house set up in the first place. So that was a problem. It was broken all weekend. It finally got fixed today, and then that really sped things up.
Is this like the dirtiest place you guys have done a haunted house?
No, I wouldn't say dirtiest. It's a little different environment.
You know, the issue on whether or not we make it or not really boils down to can we pass the fire codes. We have no idea. A few years ago, we tried to open the darkness in the new building, and it got pushed off 2 weeks because of different fire code type things that they wanted. So whether or not we can get this place open or not is going to be, it's 50-50 at best.
Didn't provide me a place for the actor to scare. You had this big long crate standing up on this thing right there, and
Yeah,
I was
that wasn't
afraid,
done. Remember, you said once the
I was
grant was
afraid the inspector's
in,
gonna go like this and go, "Oh, that ain't good."
You mean just like any of the rest of it?
What are you supposed
Right,
to?
you had a bad morning. You wanted to yell at somebody. You yelled at everybody on your
I
way
came
through.
down here and saw the whole scene that was covered last night. Torn to shit.
Terrible. It was not torn to shit.
It was torn
It
up.
was not how you left it, so.
I don't know. A lot of stress on me. I didn't want anything torn to shit while I had an inspection.
It wasn't torn to shit. I can't believe you keep saying that.
The one guy was really tough. They looked at everything, and after they saw that it was sprinklered, and they saw that that I had all the emergency lights and everything good, they pretty much said that they thought it was good.
That's a pass?
It's a pass. So I got an electrical inspection tomorrow, which should be a piece of cake because all the electric is brand new. And then we have the fire system. As long as the fire system works the way it's supposed to work, I don't see a problem with us opening now. So never know. That's always tomorrow. We got plenty of fire extinguishers. We got brand new fire systems. So we'll see. Well, we had all the inspectors come out, and you know, we had to have them come out a couple times, but in 1 week we were able to pass all our inspections and get a permit to open on time, which was really exciting because I really didn't think, after all the dealings I've had with the city in the past, that that was even going to be possible. And we had such a narrow time to get inspected. I was surprised it went as good as it did, but it did. It went really good, and I guess all the years of experience paid off, and we knew exactly what they were going to be looking for, and we took care of it. I just had an inspection, and I got us passed in the first try.
Can you work your way out here? Because I got several bottles of wine. Well, who do you have now? Nobody? I thought you said everybody was here till 8 o'clock. How the hell do you expect to get this thing done? When you got 20 people all trying to, you know, do something, you better get a lot accomplished. If you don't, that's because you got poor leadership. You know what I'm saying? Aren't you the leader? Yeah, but I wasn't here. Hey, throw these out, Riley.
Really need any.
Okay, well, you gonna come down here? Dude, I'm not, dude, there's like 20 boxes or 10 boxes of wine bottles. Just come on down here. You're tired. Get an energy drink. Get up here.
Jim.
Are we done? What's up?
No, I want to go through and make a detailed list now. Look what some idiot did, dude. You so much as bumped that and it's gonna fall over and kill somebody.
It's going on the list right now.
Yeah, well, dude, how is it that nobody noticed it before now? That's ridiculous.
That is a good question.
Let's just pay a guy to stand here all night.
Think?
Say, don't hit this, because if you do, it'll fall over. Because what I wanted was like a canopy bed or a bed with like a dresser and some chairs. And I wanted the fat guy laying on the bed. You got something crazy growing on the side of your head right there.
It's not something growing. It's called paint or something that I've wiped off.
No, right there. That is like a big giant sore. You sure you didn't get molding
I
in your
get those
face?
all the time.
How many actors will there be?
I think we're going to try to get about 40 in here total.
This is the opening scene. Their groups will get broken up and stuff. I was thinking
That might be a drop panel.
That's one drop panel and some extra. Yeah.
So,
But
you missed one.
That wasn't my scene. Everything can't be my fault.
Yes, it can.
One of the only 2 animations we will have at Lemp because we don't really do animations. It's always wet down here. It's not good for animation.
Right.
Mechanical. And just so you know, Johnny, Jim said he was a blood flame. He's taking your job.
You don't worry about that?
I'm not worried about that. No one can do it better than I can do it. You know that.
Hi, sweetheart. Thank you.
You guys excited about being the first ones to go through this?
Yes.
All right.
Hey guys, we're gonna make sure everybody reads that sign first. Oh, it's an elevator. Basement smell. Alright. Welcome aboard. Have fun. Look out! Uh-oh. Alright. Little smoky. You go first.
Welcome to the Lemp Brewery.
Today, there is only one way in, by boarding an old freight elevator and being dropped off in the dark caverns underneath.
A week after we opened, we had State of Missouri come out and tell me that the elevator, which was all approved and everything before, and all of a sudden you can't use the elevator.
Yeah, so the inspector came in and said that it was for freight only, so now we can't take people down it.
So we spent a whole nother week trying to figure out we could get open again, and we got that done. So it was more hectic, more stress, but it got open.
The spiral staircase is narrow and it goes down like 2.5 flights.
But it worked. It worked. You know, people were able to use it this year.
I have the costume of a chair that talks and moves.
Is it like the best costume or the worst costume?
It's a very good costume to scare people and a very bad costume to breathe in.
What if you had to go to the bathroom?
The good thing is I go beforehand.
The haunted house is working just fine.
The Lemp was really good. The attendance was really good for its first year. And, you know, the first year, you always have a few things that you're not sure, you know, if people are going to like or not going to like. And so, I mean, unlike Creepy World and Darkness, where we've had 12 years on one and 17 years on the other to figure out what's wrong and not wrong with it, Lemp, 1 year, you know, I mean, actually 3 months. So we now know what people did and didn't like about it, and we know what we need to do to change for next year, so it'll be just that much better.
The Lemp Brewery Haunted House, located at 3500 Lemp Avenue off South Broadway in St. Louis, Missouri. Visit www.scarefest.com for more details.
Welcome to the